drive will begin at the 25.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
I know we can't hear what's going on. At least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move him off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a different story. Long night.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37. There he goes, Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Number 19.
Amari Cooper, 37 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Makes the score Cowboys 7. Ravens nothing.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now it's Jackson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 26. 8 yards on the pickup.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
That's good.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Jackson from the shotgun. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Trayvon Diggs.
Now a handoff to Ingram. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Dancing to his left. And I think the ball's out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here. Punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense.
Yeah.
Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
He's across midfield.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Prescott to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And it's third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Prescott from the gun. Cooper's got it. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
First down, Dallas.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Down, Cowboys.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense,
and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one, picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Cowboys 7, Ravens nothing.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A handoff. It's Mark Ingram. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
Mark Ingram, the ball.
Credit the tackle there to Jordan Lewis.
At the 35-yard line.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Jackson. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. First down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson throwing on target to Brown. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They run from the pistol with Ingram. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. On the move to his left. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Buying time to his left. That's complete right around the 8. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Nick Boyle there to make the grab. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
7. Justin Tucker.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. Third and short yardage, Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
A gain of
a Cowboy first down there. Prescott to Gallup.
First down.
First down, Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Down, Dallas.
Prescott looks to throw on first. That one complete to Elliott. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. To the air again, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And again, it's Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Schultz. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. From the red zone now, Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott hooking up with Amari Cooper. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
And a great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Well, CD, taking a step back, we're 2 weeks into the season, and you already kind of get the sense that teams are beginning to separate themselves. If you look at the 2-0 teams, and remember, 62% of 2-0 teams ultimately make the playoffs. But Baltimore, Kansas City, Green Bay, Seattle, just to name a few, they look really good.
They certainly do, and in a lot of ways, those are the teams that we expected to be 2-0 at this part of the season. I mean, it's no major surprise. But how about Arizona being 2-0 as well? People talked about them getting better in the offseason. I don't know how many of us thought they'd beat San Francisco in the opener. They did, Then they jumped on Washington this week, and they are 2-0 as well.
Now, on the other side of the spectrum, we know the not good news about teams that start 0-2. The Giants and the Jets both there, Detroit, Cincinnati. So, again, maybe some more predictable names.
Certainly, they are predictable. Again, not a surprise for most.
That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown.
Number 19.
3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
At the 37-yard line.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Quick slant to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The second quarter starts off with a bang as they snag over 30 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From the 45 on second down, Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Andrews. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we see both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me. Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Third and 7.
And he's got Snead. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 16. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
brought down.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Third and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Jackson will keep it, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Oh. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's fourth down. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on fourth down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it. This time doesn't work out. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back. A first down throw for Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's out right at the 25. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
And a Cowboy first down.
Prescott on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Prescott yet again. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 23 yards on the pickup, and it'll move the chains.
First down, Cowboys.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the fourth. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Toss left to Elliott. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Fourth down now after a loss of 2. And the move from Mike McCarthy is going to be to keep the offense on the field here on fourth down. They're going for it. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And no, it's incomplete. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at about the 32.
He'll give this one to Ingram to start things out.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Jackson on first down. Eluding the pressure right. He uncorks it for Snead. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Jackson escaping the pressure right. Snead's got it. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they do finally get him at the 12. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 42 yards. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. The improv act there, good for 9. And now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. The Ravens on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. Well, nothing complicated about that. That's old school power football.
And effective. And that's the key to everything, right? Sometimes we try and do too many things. Just hand it to the big guy and let him go forward.
Tucker with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
This is Tony Pollard.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They go to Elliott again. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Here's Gallup getting it on the jet sweep. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
37-yard line.
And he'll go down at the 28. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
First down, Dallas.
On the jet sweep, here's Cooper. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
At the 22-yard line.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Prescott. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
14.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Flushed out right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson, flush to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 19 yards that time for number 19. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick is indeed good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So he splits the uprights and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good 3-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with one in the victory column, oh, that's a fantastic feeling.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.
bit, little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.